days ago, I posted a video about 10 websites that are hiring people to chat. Most of the inquiries I got from that video were people requesting me to do a video showing real application process of one of the websites. So in this video, I will take you through how to apply for cloud workers, one of the websites I mentioned in that video. The company is hiring globally and you don't need a degree or experience, just a laptop, good ability to speak in English, and ability to respond to messages. This job can be done by anyone, whether a student, a stay-home mom, or people working 9 to 5 but looking for an extra income. So to apply for the role, you will go to Google and type cloud workers. I will actually add a link to the website in the description so that you are sure you are applying for the right role and the right website. I've heard of people who say that they tried to apply for this role and they were asked to pay money. Keep in mind that you should not pay money to apply for a job. Anytime you try to apply for a job and they ask you for money, just know that website is not legit. You should not pay even a single cent to apply for a job. So once on the website, this is how their dashboard looks like. Hi, would you like to join our team? Apply now. So if you want to apply directly, you're going to click here, apply now. But for this video, we are going to learn more about the job before we can apply. So Cloud Workers is a company based in the UK. So let's learn more about this company. So Cloud Workers was founded in 2015 and it's one of the largest, most successful and thriving chat moderation companies operating worldwide. We provide chat moderators based around the world with the opportunity to earn a reliable income and grow with us. All that is required is a computer and a stable internet connection. Personally, I worked for Cloud Workers for about 2 years and a few months. I actually stopped working for them last year when I transitioned from chat moderation to social media management. So I can say this is a legit company. I worked for them for 2 years and a few months, and I know so many people who are working for this company. Actually, this is one of the best companies to work for because it's hiring worldwide. So especially if you're in Africa, this is one of the best chat moderation companies you can work for. Let's now look at the job benefits of working for Cloud Workers. Enjoy a lot of freedom and benefits. Whether you wish to work from home or from the other side of the globe, you can choose when and where you can work. All you need is a computer, stable internet connection, and competent language skills. We guarantee you a regular income, long-term employment, and opportunities for professional growth and advancement. So here we have the job description, what we do and how you can work with us. Our chat moderators are engaged in tech-based online chats in one or more online social community platforms. The objective is to animate those communities, stimulate conversations, and thereby cultivate long-lasting relationships. Creating an engaging and imaginative experience for customers is the key to success of this enterprise. Our chat moderators entertain customers, build rapport, and develop lasting relationships with customers by making those customers feel good about themselves. Chat moderators working with Cloud Workers are provided with flexible, exciting, and uncomplicated opportunities to utilize their language skills and earn a reliable income as independent freelancers moderators with positions available either part-time or on full-time basis. If you want to learn more about this role, you should just click here, read more, to read more about this job. Now let's look at what Cloud Workers expect from you once you are accepted for this position. You need to have your own PC or laptop with stable internet connection. So this means if you don't have a laptop or a desktop, then you cannot apply for this role. This job cannot be done on the phone. Number 2, the possibility to work as a freelancer. And 3, openness to adult dialogue. So I must mention that this site is only hiring people who can be able to flirt. Most of the texts that you're going to get on this site are of flirty nature. So be ready for that kind of conversations. So if you cannot be able to flirt, then this job is not for you. But the best part is you're chatting using a fake profile of girls, so no one can know it's you they are chatting with or even know your identity. So what can you expect from Cloud Workers once you are hired? Number 1 is fast and reliable payment on monthly basis. 2, flexible and independent planning of working hours. and a long-term mutual beneficial working relationship. Now let's talk about how much you expect to be paid once you start working for cloud workers. Okay, the pay depends on which country you are in. So like your region really determines how much you get paid. Charters in the US and the UK and the larger European part are paid the highest amount, followed by people in Asia, that is countries like China, Japan. Charters in Philippines and Thailand get a little less, followed by charters in Africa. But regardless of where you are, the pay is decent for this nature of job, and it's a good amount. So generally they pay between 0.05 euros to 0.10 euro per message. It's hard to say the exact amount you're going to make in an hour, because at the end of the day, you are paid depending on how many messages you send. So depending on your speed and how many messages you can write within an hour, that's the amount you are going to make. On average, a person working for 5 to 6 hours is able to send between 250 to 300 messages a day, but that can significantly increase if you are able to type fast and if you can be able to work for more hours. For instance, when I was working for cloud workers, I used to work for about 10 to 12 hours depending on the day, and I was able to send between 300 and 400 messages every single day. I know people who are able to write more messages, but I cannot say like an average person can be able to do more than 300 messages in a day. But depending on traffic on the site and how many messages are coming in, you can be able to write more. I remember there are times I would do like 3 hours, I could do maybe 120 to 150 messages in just 3 hours. So sometimes it also depends on the traffic on the site. If there are so many messages coming in, you are able to respond quickly, get other messages, and if you can be able to type fast, you can be able to make more money. Now, if there is something I have not addressed in this video that you would want to know about, check out their FAQ section. It have all the questions you can ask about this company. Now let's head to the application page. Now to apply, you're going to indicate your first and last name. You're going to add your email address, your date of birth, and your phone number. Next, you're going to add your Microsoft Teams contact details. If you don't have, you'll just go to Google, type Microsoft Teams sign up, and create an account. Next, you're going to choose the language you are applying for. They have tons of languages, so if you speak Spanish, Italian, Turkish, then you can apply for those languages. But if your language is not there and you can speak good English, then apply for English natives. Even if you're not a native English speaker, you can just speak English native. Next, choose the times you are available on phone. This is not very important for the application, but it is just good to show them that you are available to work. So I would indicate anytime or 24/7. The next question is, do you have any experience in chat moderation? Of course, do say that you have experience in chat moderation, because they're going to pick people that they have experience. But just know that you don't need any experience to apply for this role, because before you start working, you're going to have a 2 days training where they teach you everything about chat moderation, what you're going to write, how you're going to write it, and all the rules. They're going to even to give you a PDF with all the rules that you're supposed to follow and how to respond to those messages. Next, indicate how you found the job. You can indicate maybe you found the job on Google, on Facebook, or any other. It doesn't matter. And now to the most important part. Please tell us something about yourself and why we should hire you. Generally, just like any other job, you need to show them that you are the right candidate for this position. So maybe you should say something like you have experience in things like customer care and also chat moderation. Mention you have worked as a chat moderator for maybe 2 years and a customer care agent for 3 years. You should also write something about your typing speed. You can be able to build rapport with customers. You are funny and creative. If you don't have anything to write, just go to ChatGTP, give it the description of this job, because when you tell ChatGTP just chat moderation, ChatGTP may think you're applying for maybe moderation in social media, etc. So it's important you paste the description or the nature of this job and then ask it to give you what to write here. Next, you're going to click here, I have read and understood the terms and condition. I am not a robot, and then you're going to submit an application. Once you do that, CloudWorkers is going to send you an email using the email you have indicated on this application, and there will be a link there that you need to click. Once you do that, there are going to be a pop-up indicating that your application has been sent. Now from there, CloudWorkers is going to review your application, and if you are accepted for the job, you can expect to get an email in 3 to 5 days, depending on the country you are in. Of course, the people in the European countries, the US, are going to get this message within 2 to 3 days, and for most African application, you're going to get an email within 5 days. If you get earlier, thank God, but generally you're going to get a reply within 5 days. At this point, they are going to tell you whether they have accepted you for the job or not. But if they have not, they're going to tell you that the position is filled. And don't worry, even if they tell you that, that does not mean they are not hiring. What you're going to do, you're going to go and create a new Gmail account and do another application. Go create a new email account and then do another application. If they accept you, then you are going to move to the second stage of the application, where they are going to send you an email with a number of questions about chat moderation, and you'll have to respond. They're going to give you instructions on how to respond to those questions. Once you respond to those questions, you're going to submit the email, and then they're going to reply to you within another 5 days. If you pass this stage, they're going to send you a document that you are supposed to sign. You are also going to be requested to send your ID, your payment method, that is, you're going to send your PayPal details. So at that point, you need to have a PayPal account. If you fail again in the second stage, don't worry, that does not mean they are not hiring. Just go create a new Gmail account and reapply again. Always, when you are reapplying for this job, you need to create a new Gmail account. Sometimes I always think that the rejection messages are done by AI. So sometimes even if you had made a good application, it can be rejected. So don't worry, even if you get rejected, just go create a new Gmail account and apply again. If you go through to the second stage and you don't know how to answer those questions, watch this video here. And if you go to the third stage and you don't know how to submit the documents they are going to ask you, watch this other video here. I go into details on how to submit your document and how to answer those questions. I have linked those videos here, so just go and watch them. This is the end of the video. I hope you go apply, and I wish you the best of luck. And remember, this video is for educational purposes only. The amount you're going to earn on this website depends on the time and the effort you're going to invest. I'll see you in the next video.